All right. Welcome, everyone. This is our Tai Chi forms class. So let's get started with some warm-ups. Remember, we always start in our prepare. This is what we're trying to retrain our body to do, okay? So shoulders width apart, nice and straight. Look down and actually check. Line your feet up with your floorboards. Imagine the outside edge of your feet matches the outside edge of your shoulder. Knees are soft. They're not locked. They're not super bendy. We're going to relax our lower back down, finding length through the spine, lifting through the crown of your head. Let your shoulders hang down and the fingertips brush the sides of your body, but try to avoid having the arms too flat. Try to puff them out a little bit. Eventually, this will feel natural, or maybe at the end of these exercises, maybe the arms will stay open a little bit more. But we want energy flowing through all the joints. All right, let's do the first one, like water's wave. So we rotate our palms, and then we lift up to shoulder height and shoulders width. Upper arms go down first, forearms, and then the palms push down in front of the hips. So we inhale and float up. Exhale and press down. Now we do it all together. We're standing and the arms come up. We lower as we press down. Everything arrives together. So imagine a wave moving through your body, pushing out of the ground and floating out to the fingertips, and then sinking back to the earth. And we're all moving at our own pace, connecting with our breath. We're trying to get everything to arrive together. So when we're fully standing, the arms are up. Kind of easier when we're bending because we can bend a little bit further. Close your eyes. Imagine that wave moving through your body, from the feet, through the spine, the arms. The full wave moving to the ocean, growing, and then receding. 2 more. Last one. We'll bend into our legs, our hands press down, and then we'll simply stand up and the arms return to the original position. All right, the next one is opening our wings, okay? So this one, we lift our arms out in front first, and then we're gonna open them up, spreading our wings. Be careful not to open your chest too much. Remember, chest sinking and back rounded. Elbows point down. So we exhale and hug a tree. So we'll inhale and open. Exhale and close. So again, we're going to insert our legs here. So bending on the exhales, pressing on the inhales. So sinking down. Feel your whole foot connected to the ground. So again, this should feel like moving through your whole body. You really feel yourself pressing out of the ground. That energy moves through your spine out to your fingertips. And it sinks back down as we close. So let's do one more. One full rotation, okay? So full, close. This time, we'll stand up, drop the arms down, bring them out in front one more time. And like water's wave, upper arms, forearms, palms sinking down. Return to the original position. All right, last one in this sequence, right? There's 3 sets of 3s. We've been working on set number 1. I think everyone's got this one memorized now, which is awesome. All right, looking up at the moon. So arms rotate, palms face up. We're looking up, our arms come up. Remember here, shoulders down. Then bend at the elbows, palms come down in front of the body until they're at your hips. So rotate the palms, they face up with the shoulders, looking up, shoulders down. Bend at the elbows, wash that energy down the front of your body. Now inhaling up. Exhale, bend through your knees, pressing down in front of the body. So coordinating, the arms have to move really far, right? But the legs not so much. And then moving slowly with the legs as we press down. Being nice and slow with the legs. They're fully straight as the arms come all the way up. Nice, we'll do 2 more. Feeling that full rotation of your shoulders. And just like before, as we stand up, the arms will come out in front, shoulder height and shoulder width. And then upper arms, forearms, palms press down. And we return to that original position. All right, one more last, just kind of spinal twist warm up, and then we'll get practicing. So using your waist, turn. Feel that energy come from the feet. Control the waist. And then express in the hands and fingers. So if you slow down your waist, it slows down the arms. Speed it up. The arms go faster too. Couple more breaths. Then we'll slowly ease off. So that means slowing down from your center. So we don't turn our waist as far. We slow it down more and more. We end back into the neutral position. I love it. I think everyone wanted a little bit more. It feels good. I like that I saw some of you, including we can swing the arms and hit the chest or go over the shoulders, which is a really nice feeling. Okay, do we feel warmed up and ready to go? All right, so we're gonna practice. Now remember, be aware of your space, right? This is a long sequence, so you might have to take a couple of steps back and kind of reset depending on your space. And then if this is new and you've never done the whole first section of the long form, focus on the legs, okay? So let's review what a bow stance is really quickly before we get practicing, just for anyone who's new and just wants to focus on the legs, okay? Because we're just moving from bow stance to bow stance pretty much, okay? So a bow stance, we start in a prepare. I'm gonna mirror you. Shift to your left. Open up your right foot 45 degrees and sink into that leg. Now we're gonna pick up our left foot and step out. Heel, ball, foot, toes, bend the knee, move your weight forward. Knees over the ankle, 60-40. So I turn to the side, this is what it'll look like, okay? Now you test and you move back, can you pick up? If it was difficult, step smaller, and you just move a little bit slower with the legs so that you can have that balance and agility throughout the form. So let's do the other side. This time you shift to your right. Open up your left foot. Look, corner direction or 45 degrees. Sink down. Step out. Heel, ball of foot, toes, bend the knee. Shift the weight forward. Knee over the ankle. 45, so both knees are in alignment. Can you shift back and pick up? And put it back down. Very important. The other stance that we see is an empty stance. For this stance, the difference is when you shift back, you would pick up and either touch with your heel on one line if I line up with my floorboards. One line between your feet touching with the whole ball of your foot or the whole heel. Now this time, 70, 30. So we're either touching the whole heel or the ball. And these are the only two stances that you see. Okay, so if it's new and the arms are a lot, or you want to really focus on your balance, I encourage you to focus on the legs, okay? All right, let's practice, okay? So this is where I'm going to turn the other direction. The first movement is going to be hard to follow if you're new, but it's so we all move in the same way, okay? So let's practice, starting and preparing. Like water's wave or open. So we start there.
There's a problem with your microphone.
Okay. Thank you. 1 second. We'll switch mics. This is why you have multiple pairs. Okay. 1 second. All right, I should be back. All right, thank you, Anne. That's great. I can't tell if I have a problem, so thank you. All right, let's practice. So prepare. Shoulders width apart, our natural stance. Remember, slight puff in the arms. Opening, or like water's wave, rotate and lift the arms up, shoulder height and shoulder width. Upper arms go down, forearms, and then palms push down in front of the hips. Shift left, open your body to the right side. Right arm reaches out, left arm bends underneath, and we step out. Ward off left, pressing down, lifting up. Now shift right, turn your whole body. Rotate both arms, close the arms, right arm's underneath, and we step out. Right arm hinges up, left palm presses down, ward off right. Rotate both arms to your right corner. Shift your weight back, turning from your waist, arms don't change very much. Touch the center of your right forearm. Expand up and out for press. Open up both arms, come back over a ball, sit up the palms, and push. Single whip, flatten the arms and shift your weight back. Turning from your waist, rotate on your right heel as far as you can. Press down with the palms, relax your left foot. Make a hook with your right hand. Show standing ward off and strike with your left palm. Shift your weight back. Turn on your left heel, whole body turns. We're gonna go to 12 o'clock. Open up your hook. It's like a clap and miss as we touch with our right heel. Raise hands and step forward. Both arms go down, circle. Left arm comes on top and we step. Right arm passes on the outside. Touch with the left toes. White crane spreads its wings. Look at your right palm. Left arm comes up, right arm goes down. Then they switch. Arms are to the rear corner. Bow stance. Brush the table and strike with your right palm. Reach forward and step closer in. Pull back with the right arm. Touch with the left heel. The arms go up and down, hand strums the loop.
Right arm goes down, circle. Brush, knee, and push. Step for a bow stance. Open up, right hand in front of the shoulder. Strike. All right, other side. Shift back and turn. Left arm goes down. And we step with the right foot. Brush, knee, and push. Another bow stance. Shift back, right arm comes up. Turn, open your right foot. Swing the arms, step out with the left foot, bow stance, brush knee, and strike. Almost there. Hamstrings the loop. Reach out, step in, pull back, empty stance on the heel, up and down with the arms. Brush, knee, and push. Bow stance one more time, stepping wider. Open up and strike. Okay, that's a lot, huh? All right, we've been working on the brush knee section. I know when we get there, it feels like very long, right? Do you want to practice again? Yes, maybe? Okay, we'll do one more practice, and then we're going to work on the new movement. So that means that that last 25 minutes of class, or 20 minutes, is going to be one movement, okay? So if you're new, focus on the footwork. I'm going to be more clear about the footwork this time than anything else, okay? Starting in prepare, parallel stance, shoulder width apart. Opening like water's wave. Rotate, lift the arms up, float them up, shoulder height, shoulder width. Upper arms go down, forearms and palms. Shift weight to your left. Rotate your right heel to corner. Sink into your right leg, right arm reaches out. Step the left foot to 12 o'clock. Bow stance, pressing down and lifting up with the arm. Shift weight to your right. Rotate on your left heel to the corner. Both feet are the same direction. Rotate both arms as you shift weight left. Pick up your right foot, close the arms, and step to 3 o'clock. Hinge the right arm up, bow stance, ward off right. Rotate both arms. We're just turning from the waist. Shift your weight back into your left leg, turn from your waist, arms don't change. Press, left palm touches the forearm. Bow stance, move that weight forward. Open up both arms, shoulder height, shoulder width. Pulling back, sit up the palms, weight in the left leg, and push back into that bow stance. Shift weight back. Flatten the arms. Turning from your waist. We're going to rotate on our right heel until it turns to the corner direction. Move weight to your right and relax your left foot. Make a hook. Pick up, step wide enough to 9 o'clock. Single whip. Bow stance, vertical torso. Shift right. Turn on your left heel, closing the arms. Open up the hook, shift left. Pick up your right foot, empty stance to 12 o'clock on the heel. Raise hands. Both arms go down, circle. Step corner direction like your left foot. White crane. Empty stance on the toes to 9 o'clock. Look at your right palm. Swing the arms down. Corner direction, step, bow stance, open up, and strike. Shift weight back, left arm lifts. Rotate the left foot to corner and the left palm up. Swing that left arm down and step. Open up and strike, bow stance with the right leg forward. One more. Shift back, turning the right foot to corner, right palm up. Swing the arm down and step. open and strike. Hamstring salute. Grab, pull back, empty stance on the heel, up and down. Right arm swings down. Step with the left foot, open up, strike with the right palm. Okay. Hey, I saw some good brush knees. All right, feeling warmed up now? Sweating a little bit perhaps? All right, progress, right? That's why we're here. I love it. Okay, so if you want to drink of water, now's the time, okay? Because we're gonna talk a little bit. So please feel free to grab a drink while you just watch for a moment, okay? This is where I just want you to watch, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate the movement first, and then I'm gonna break it down, arms and legs, and then we're gonna work on it, okay? So just watch for a moment, okay? So this is coming from brush knee and push, and the transition is going to be similar like we were going from one brush knee to another, okay? So it's called parry, block, and punch. We're in brush knee. The same transition, we shift back and we turn. Both arms go down, circle this time, and we make a fist. The same position, except we have a fist. Now we're gonna open up our right foot and move forward. Then we're holding back our opponent, and then we finally get to punch. Okay? So this movement has a lot of flow to it. So I just want to show you the footwork moving forward, okay? Remember, I'm not mirroring you for a second, okay? I just want you to see this movement. We're going to shift and we're going to move forward, and we're really moving towards our opponent, okay? So you already know this transition. So instead of breaking it down multiple times, let's try it together, okay? It's just like brush knee. Let's do the legs first, okay? So you're starting with your left leg forward. Remember, it's a natural bow stance. Can you step out naturally? Good. Okay, so this was our brush knee. You're going to shift back and turn your left foot to the corner. Look at your foot. Did it make it to corner? Now pour that weight into your left foot and step out. This time, we're touching with one line. Why? Because this is another transition. So we're gonna open our right foot to the corner, pour that weight in, and then step out for a bow stance with the left foot and move forward. Okay? Not too bad. What I want you to be aware of is that when we do this, okay, when we shift and we step out, we're stepping on one line. So if I'm at the camera, this is a bow stance. With brush knee and push, we're going to another bow stance, okay? Here, we're going into a transition. So once you shift back and you open up your left foot, you're gonna step with one line between your feet because it's a transition to then step out into a bow stance, okay? That is very important, okay? So let's practice a couple of times. So left leg is forward, bow stance. Natural. Good. Okay. Shift weight back. Turn your foot to the corner. Now pour that weight back in. See how the weight is in this foot? Waist is to the corner. Pick up. Touch with your heel. One line, right? Open that foot to the corner and pour that weight in. Now keep pouring so you can pick up and step out for a bow stance. Heel, ball, foot, toes, bend the knee. Weight moves forward. Okay. Now let's do it with our body shape. Why? From here, we can see our torso turning. That's right, okay? So it's kind of hard to see if we don't have our arms up, but if we have our arms and we're working on our upper body too, at least with our body shape, then it's easier to see through the camera what our direction is, right? So we start out left leg forward and our torso is square, okay? We shift back and everything turns to your left. Now, as we pour that weight in, it stays to that left side and maybe turns a little bit more. Now, as we pour that weight forward, we're torso straight. We keep turning as we pick up our foot and we step bow stance. Then we turn back to straight. Okay, so this is a big movement, right? We're starting from straight, we're going to our left, then we're turning to our right, and then we're going back to straight. So there's a lot of torso movement here, okay? So let's do it again. Bow stance. Torsos straight. Beautiful. Okay, shift the weight back. Open up the left foot and turn your torso. Now, as you pour that weight in, you're going to turn just a little bit more and touch with your right heel. Open up your right foot and your torso goes to straight as your weight is just poured in. Now, as you pick up your left heel, turn your torso to the right, touch, turn back, and go to straight. How did we do? Good. We've done this, right? With brush knee, but now it's just like flowing truly from one to the other, okay? Any questions? No? Yeah.
Can we do it with your back to us, please?
Oh yeah, facing this way? Sure. I like it. All right. So, bow stance with the left foot forward, right? So shift back and you check. Okay, arms are up, we're torso straight. Shift back, turn to the left. Pour that weight in, touch with the right heel. Turning and pour that weight into the right foot. Keep turning as you pick up the left and step out. Now turn back to straight. I like that. That's a good way to see it. See, you guys teach me in class too. I never thought to do it that way, but with this movement, it makes sense. So let's do it again, okay? So sinking into our right leg, stepping out with the left. Torso straight, arms are up. Shift back, turning left. Keep turning as you pick up and touch with the right heel. Open and turn to straight. Now keep turning and touch bow stance. Move your weight forward and go back to straight. Doing better? Yes. I love it. That was great. That was a really good call. All right. So the arms. You know the beginning already, okay? We know that transition from brush knee. It's everything else where it kind of gets a little confusing or different, okay? But really exciting. So remember to hold back your excitement with the punch and try to move slow, okay? So with the arms, move closer for a moment. You know our brush knee transition. Our right palm striking and our left hand is by our knee. We let the arm come up and we turn the palm facing up. This is normal, right? Brush knee, one goes up, one goes down, okay? This one, both get to come down together and we start making a fist and then we reach the same position as brush knee. It's the same exact thing, except we have a fist. So let's talk about our fist real quick. Make sure to roll those fingers in nice and tight, and then the thumb goes over the first two, okay? So I want to see a nice flat fist, and we want to have the fist eye closed, and the tail, call it the eye and the tail, if you think about it, top and bottom, okay? Most importantly, let's avoid having our thumb sticking out, And let's avoid having a curve here. Think flat. Okay, you really want a nice flat surface that you're gonna hit on. And when we do a punch in Tai Chi, we're gonna be going vertical, okay? It's not like boxing where we turn and twist. If you think about it, what do I keep saying to you? Shoulders and elbows down, okay? So this keeps them down, energy flowing. This turns it out to the side, causes a little twist in our shoulder. We want vertical for Tai Chi, okay? So let's do this part again, okay? So we're in our brush knee, right palm striking, left hand. We shift back and we turn. Both arms go down, circle. We make a fist. Yes, okay? I'm gonna face the other direction for just a second so that you can see where everything ends up in relation to the body, okay? So we're in brush knee, we shift and turn. Both arms go down, circle. Okay, yes, there it is. So we're in brush knee, right palm striking, left palm down. Lift the arm up, turn the palm facing up. Both arms go down, circle, and we make a fist. There it is. Yes. Okay, remember, we want to avoid being close to our bodies. Make yourselves big, okay? It's like large frame now, right? So like from this, I want to see like a giant space here, and then this arm just kind of covers the space. And remember, reach out with this arm, okay? So not too much here, reach out. Yeah. Okay, Tai Chi is large frame now, okay? So it's like opening all the joints in every direction, that little bit. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay, all right. So now what's next, okay? We've got our down circle. Okay, from here, everyone come to this position for a moment, okay? All right, we're gonna turn, or I'm gonna turn, okay? All right, from here, think about your right forearm, okay? This right forearm is gonna connect out to someone who's coming at you with a punch. So you're gonna connect out, okay? So think about, drop the left arm for a second. We're thinking about this right here, connecting, okay? Yes, it's connecting. Connecting, that is beautiful, okay? So the whole movement, what's gonna happen is it's connecting and then gonna come down to your hip. Okay, so it's like, say you're coming at me, I'm gonna connect and then set up to punch, okay? So that looks so good. I love when we get here, the intention level just goes through the roof. Okay, with the punch, everyone loves it, okay? So we're starting here and we're connecting out. Now we're thinking about this part, right? This is our intention, not the wrist or anything, right here. Now pull it down to your hip, okay? And when we do this, remember, armpits open, okay? So the arms kind of to the corner direction here, okay? Then from here, shoulder height. Nice. So this is like where it gets really fun, right? Because remember, vertical, yes. See how you can get a little bit more out of it? Like the twist feels good, but if you think vertical, like there's kind of more energy almost getting sent clear out to the fist, okay? And when we're punching, it's the same in the form. When we talk about having our wrist in alignment, the only time is when we're sitting up, but when we're punching, we have a nice alignment where you want to be careful not to cock our fist any direction. And we want to have it one line so that if we were to punch someone, that energy is going directly down the arm, right? To these strong bones, okay? So we're not going to bend the wrist and force it in a weird direction. It's going to go clear down the arm, okay? How are we feeling? This is where it gets fun, right? I see smiles happening when we're like, yes, let's punch, okay? So it's true. This is why I love this movement. And we're going to work on this again next week because this movement is really difficult, okay? So remember, let's talk about our left arm. We kind of forgot about it, right? So I'm going to turn just so you can see, all right? So we know our right arm is connecting, right? We're connecting. This left arm, we're going to imagine there's a string between these arms, okay? So when this right one starts going, the left one's going to follow, okay? So see how both arms are rotating on our elbows. So imagine moving from your elbows. Yes, okay? If I'm here on this side, connecting out, okay? Yes, this is important, okay? It's like one follows the other, okay? It's the same thing in ward off right to roll back. There's a string between the arms, okay? I just want to show you the moving together, okay? So right arm connects out, and then comes down, okay? Left arm follows, and then it goes out in front, okay? So this movement is called deflect down, parry, block, and punch. Deflect down, parry to the side, block, and punch. Okay? So it's kind of self-explanatory. It is so difficult, right? These circles, they get us every time. I want to say it's simple, but okay. So let's start here. Okay, this makes the most sense. This is easier. Okay, so here, left palm sitting up, right hand fist. It's in that nice rounded shape. Beautiful. Okay, connect out. Hold back your opponent. So imagine this hand stays in three-dimensional space. Why? You're holding them back, and then you're going to punch through them. Okay, so drop the arms for a second. I want to show you what that means. When we're doing this movement, we're here. I want you to look. I think my hand's kind of in line with my door jamb, right? Watch this hand. Still in line with the door jamb, right? Okay, why is that? It's intention. This is holding back a person. Okay, so I'm moving through that person. So what's happening here is I'm bending my arm and moving forward. So my torso, remember, we're here and then we're turning, right? Corner, straight. Corner, straight. Corner, straight. All right? I like that sometimes things line up perfectly, okay? That's really important. Yes. Think hold them back though, expand out just a little bit more, and then punch through them, okay? Yes, that was it. That was it, okay? This is where it is, because in Tai Chi, we're imagining every time we do something, we're moving through our opponent, okay? So I want to talk for just a moment, just watch how this all kind of comes together and what that means, okay? Moving through our opponent. So just watch one time. We're in brush knee. We shift back and we rotate, just like regular brush knee. We're gonna parry or deflect down. Now here, we're gonna move through our opponent as we parry to the side. Then we're pushing them out of the way and holding them back. Then we punch clear through them. Okay, so this is a big push, like a huge momentum moving forward, okay? And that's what I want you to see. It's like it takes up the most space, okay? Like you are taking your opponent and pushing them out of the way. So let's try to do it together. We're gonna face the direction we would go. And then based on great feedback, we're gonna go that way, all right? So left leg forward, brush knee and push. Right palm is striking, left hand is at your knee. We shift back and we turn the left foot open and the left palm up. Now, both arms go down, circle together, make a fist, and touch with your heel. Yes. Now, shift your weight forward as you parry out. So this is our checkpoint. And we're in front of our body here. Remember, our torso straight. Now, left arm is going to shoot out. Right hand, fist comes to your hip as we step for a bow stance. Now's the fun part, right? Punch. Yes. Let's do it one more time this way, and then I'm going to turn, okay? Left leg forward, right palm striking, left hand by your knee. Shift back and turn. Both arms go down, make a fist, touch with the right heel. Parry out in front. Hold back your opponent as you step, and then punch. Okay, we're gonna do it that way. I know you won't see as much, but you're gonna see that torso turning connection, okay? So, brush knee and push. Right palm is striking, left hand's by your knee. Left arm comes up, weight moves back. Left palm turns, left foot turns. Both arms go down, circle, and we touch. Sitting up, making a fist. Good. Now, rotate and connect out. Fist comes to your hip. Then we punch. How are we doing? Want to go this way again? Face your screens for a second, okay? Yeah. All right. Right palm striking, left hand by your knee, brush knee. Arm comes up, then the foot and the arm turn together. Both arms go down, circle, make a fist. Connect out as you move the weight to your right leg. Step out, right hand at your hip, holding back your opponent, punch through them. Parry, block, and punch. Yeah, it's fun, right? Questions? No? You're ready to punch. I love it.
What does parry mean?
Parry's like just parrying to the side. So it's this parry, we call it parry. So you can actually work on like a figure 8. So it means you're taking someone's arm and you're taking it to the side. So you're parrying it away. You're moving it to this side. And if you think about it, the waist is helping. So it's not just the arm doing this, okay? The whole body is, deflect down is another way of saying it. So this one deflecting down, this one's deflecting to the side, okay? So deflecting and parrying is the same thing, but we want to think waist turn, waist turn, waist turn, okay? So it's that waist turning that's going to give us that power, because think about it, legs, waist, or our tiny little arms, right? So let's try and do it this direction one more time, okay? I'm not going to confuse you. I want to do a whole form practice at the end of class, but I really want to focus on this movement today. Next week, we'll really include everything together and really focus on parry, block, and punch, okay? So let's practice from brush knee again. All right. Going the way we would go in the form. Left foot forward, right palm striking, hand by your hip. Shift back, arm comes up. Turn the arm and the foot together. Both arms go down, circle, touch with the heel. Remember, they're on your left side. All right, connect out, move forward. Step, hold back, and punch. All right. I know it's a lot this week. This is next week's class too, okay? So I'll post the video tomorrow for class, okay? If I get a chance, I'll do it today. Practice as much as you can, and then remember next week, bring all your questions, all right? Okay, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. I might see some of you in 40 minutes. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.